Hey, this is Matt Vukovic with Advisor Consulting. Wanted to just take a few minutes to talk about how to create reciprocal relationships with outside professionals. So, in working with financial advisors for the last 16 years, one of the marketing strategies that we talk about is the work that they're doing with other CPAs, estate planning attorneys, etc., and how that is growing their business. And one of the things that I've found is in working with advisors that they either really do well with them or there's no referral business happening at all. And a lot of times when I pare down into it, I find out that those advisors that say, hey, that strategy is not working for me, they've really taken the wrong approach. Most times, what they do is they get to know that CPA or attorney and start to refer, right? Hey, if I throw them a referral, an introduction, I'm expecting to get one back, right? And unfortunately, that's not really how it goes. There's a lot of different layers and different levels that you have to get to with an outside professional before you truly create a solid reciprocal relationship. So the whole mindset here is to create a win-win-win, right? If I've got a great CPA or estate planning attorney out there that does great work, and that can benefit my client, right? While at the same time, I'm giving introductions to that CPA or attorney, they're giving them back, and there's truly a fit. Everyone's winning, right? We're all surrounding that client with financial advice and guidance that they need. So while advisors do a lot for their clients as it relates to their financial life, they don't do everything, right? They typically don't do estate work. They're not doing taxes, so on and so forth. So I want to talk about really three levels that you have to get into with a CPA or attorney to truly create a reciprocal. Level one is all about establishing and creating the recipe, right? What is the recipe? Well, we've got to get on the same page and really understand each other's business. Are we both looking to grow, right? If we pair up with a CPA that's really in retirement mode, is not looking to take on new clients, they're not going to have much of a vested interest in referring back. So we really want to get on the same page that we're both actively looking to grow our practice. Two is around the right type of clientele. Who do you work with, right? What are your areas of specialty? What is your process? You both need to be on the same page that we're delivering a solid process for the clients, but more importantly, that we share the right type of clientele. If I only work with $10 million plus clients and the CPA only works with lower end clients, that's not a good fit, right? It's got to be a win-win-win for everybody. So level one is all about setting up a time to get together, share your story, share your process, your ideal client profile, and really understand that, hey, there's a recipe here for success. Level two is all around learning how to introduce each other. What I have found is the process of making an introduction can be a wide range. Everything from a face-to-face joint meeting to a virtual introduction, to just, here's the name and number, give them a call, right? We really need to establish for each other what is the ideal approach we should be taking and what works best for each professional. I've also talked to quite a few CPAs and attorneys through the coaching process and working with my financial advisors to really just understand how we can create those introductions. There's two types of introductions you can make. It's either going to be an exploratory introduction or a situational. Exploratory is asking the right questions, right? Understanding for a CPA to ask the question of, do you have a financial plan? When was the last time that financial plan was reviewed by a trusted professional? And on a scale of 1 to 10, how satisfied are you with that financial advisor? Right? Asking those probing type of exploratory questions can really, help you identify, if you're a CPA or attorney, how to make those introductions. Same thing for the advisor. Does someone do your taxes? How satisfied are you with the work that they've been doing? And if there's an opportunity to make an introduction, we do it at that point. The other is situational, right? Life events that are happening. Someone's looking to retire. Someone's sold a business or about to sell a business, right? Those type of life events that can spur an opportunity to create an introduction. So those two types of opportunities, one, we need to learn to be able to identify, but two, making the right handoff, one that's comfortable for the client and one that's comfortable for the professional. And then the third is accountability, right? If you're out of sight, you're out of mind. You should be meeting with that CPA or attorney on a quarterly basis. What's happening in the industry? What are your clients experiencing? What should we be knowing where we can be a better resource for your clients, and vice versa. So it's really staying up to speed in the industry of what's happening, but also starting to talk about how the relationship is progressing. Are we making introductions? Is it effective? Are we both getting out of this what we want while serving the client better? So those are just three tips there in terms of certain levels to create a process. If you have any additional questions or want to learn more, please reach out. Thanks so much.